The Denver Radio Real Estate Show. I am Cheryl Garlock with Colorado Front Range Properties, and those country roads are going to take us home to a really nice home. Maybe not one with
five different colors of carpet and paint.
Yeah,
no,
right.
not that
that's
one.
Right.
Yeah.
George Hart with Showhomes-Denver is here with us, and he's going to be sharing some information with us about, who is the most important person when it comes to the sale of your home. I want you to be thinking about that. But first, if you are thinking about buying a home, you're going to need some help. Besides calling me at 720-373-0654, I guarantee you're going to be glad that you did. But anyway, there is a home buyer's guidebook on my website at denverrealty.com, just below the little panoramic image. It's called The Home Buying Process, Keys to Your Success. Now, you want to check that out. It's an easy freebie download. I don't even need to know who you are. You guys can go get it yourselves. It's not a big deal. It's going to be 7 tips to getting your footing in the home buying process, so you know what to do with that. It's got how to negotiate the sale on your terms, and it's also got a worksheet so that you can discuss the important elements of what you're looking for with your favorite realtor. I think her name's Cheryl.
She is. She's number 3 in the most important people in the buying process.
That's right. That's right. I'm right, number 3.
Look at the bright side. Number 4 is the buyer's realtor.
Yeah, okay, there you go. So let's go ahead and bring George Hart on here with Showhomes-Denver. And George, let's talk about those most important people in the home selling process.
That's right. If you're a seller and you're ready to let go of your house, you have to recognize the most important person now is the buyer.
Absolutely.
Your job is to market that house inside and out to the buyer, and what you like and what is your taste is not relevant anymore.
Absolutely. Right. Absolutely there. Let's talk about some of the things. We were just talking about a house here that actually we've been kind of commenting on that I think it needs some deep personalization. We got some family photos.
Yeah, we call it the makeover, right?
Yeah.
And here's what we're trying to do.
And by the way, I can tell by looking at those family photos that the people that own this house, I already know their age.
Mm-hmm,
I can tell their age because I can tell the vintage of those family photos and how those photos are done. They're, the little kids' portraits, and all that jazz there. And they're probably, their kids are probably right now, I would bet
40. And their pictures
40 to 50.
50, right?
40 to 50. I hate to tell you,
That's
I bet
right.
close to 50. So this, the kids all grew up here, been the family home, and you know what? Your buyer does not care about that.
No. As a matter of fact, it turns the buyer off.
It does. It turns the buyer. Get rid of those family photos.
Yep. They feel like they're in someone else's house, not their house.
Yeah, make those family photos look like new. Go pack them up and then put them up in your new place.
That's right.
So
yeah, there's a lot of other artwork that needs to go on the wall that complement the colors of the house.
Right, and let's talk about the furniture here, and for example here too, because I always have this little joke about a nice home, and sometimes they have old style furniture, and I'll say it looks like monkey ward furniture.
Yeah.
And you got to remember, people when they come into a home, they're visual.
They are. Well, here's my advice.
Yes.
If the color of your furniture matches your carpet, you need to get on the internet and look up show homes and call me.
Yes.
Because you need work.
And what is that website?
Showhomes-Denver.com. Nice and easy.
Nice and easy.
Showhomes-Denver.com. And indicator number 1, realtor or homeowner, when the furniture matches the carpet color, you need a stager.
You definitely need a stager.
You need one bad.
Absolutely.
So, yep. And I'll tell you, here's the other thing is, I don't like to pick apart other people's houses too awful much, but if you have a wallpaper border along your ceiling,
yeah,
you have to call me.
Yeah, because that's daily.
I almost feel like, who's that guy who says, if you drive a pickup, it might be a redneck. Yeah. If you got wallpaper border along the top of your house, you need to call me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Jeff Foxworth. There you go.
There you go. Hey, listen to that. Joe, our producer, knows who that is. That's great.
I mean, those are the indicators that your house is dated, and for very little money, we'll update your house.
Now, I'm glad you mentioned that because, and I don't have a lot more time left here, but I do want to mention this thing. This particular home has had, in the span of about, I don't know, what was it, 6-7 weeks, something like that, a $25,000 price drop.
Yep.
Now, I got to tell you, our market is pretty warm in Denver by and large, but certain pockets were starting to cool because the kids went back to school.
That's right.
So that sort of thing there. So the truth is, it's not likely that the sellers are always going to get their full price offer in the today sense either. Mm-hmm. The fact is, they could have probably kept their price up there, sold it faster while it was really, really hot, if they had staged it and maybe did what?
For 1/5 of that $25,000 price reduction, we could have painted it, carpeted it, and staged it.
definitely needed to go ahead and be calling George Hart at Showhomes-Denver. By the way, give them the phone number, George.
303-534-1772. Showhomes-Denver.com.
So you want to go ahead and also, tell them about selling now versus later. What do you think?
Well, yeah, listen, this is what I tell people, right? If you act now, you'll sell now. If you act later, you'll sell for less.
That's right.
You can wait. I mean, put on the market, test the market at your first $10,000 price reduction. You can call me, and then it costs you the reduction plus our services.
Wow. Well, listen, that's it for our show here today, but I want to tell you again, I want to remind you that we're moving this show and changing the format here come early October. Again, we're going to be going to a podcast format, and that way we're going to be able to focus in on the topics you want to know more about. Go ahead and catch those by going to denverrealty.com, and we will catch you here next week. Give me a call, 720-373-0654.